Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this Accordian Z fold card today and I'm going to show you how I've made it. So first of all, I've got the Scallop stack rectangles. This is £8.10 for the set and I've just cut that largest one out. I just love this set. You know that the scallop has got such a beautiful pin detail on the edge. You can see it there, so lovely. And I'm using them all the time, and that's £8.10. And also I've cut out one of the Festive Reindeers for a decoration on my card. This set is £8. It's 6 reindeers in the set, the extra antlers for you to decoupage them up if you'd like to. Different poses and orientations. Got such a lot of detail in these reindeers. And of course, you know that from Craftaddictionuk, you've got my affiliate coupon code Susan5 for that extra 5% off your order as well. So let's get on. I've got my scoreboard, got a piece of card which measures 11 by 7, and we're going to score at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and 7 inches. And then on the one with the scallop, I'm finding it's 5 5/8 to that edge, and I want to get the middle of it. So that works out at 2 7/8, which is a point there with that pin. So I've just moved it to a line and scored it. So there's my 2 scored pieces. I've cut out all my mats and layers and my other bits and pieces that I'm going to use. And the houses, this is from Inlovearts. It's a Cockarosa die and it's called Christmas Tree and Village Scenes, and that's £6. I do have a discount code for you with that as well. I've also used this embossing folder, which is just a non-branded one, and I've ran all my mats through with that embossing folder. So we're just going to burnish all these score lines. So what we're going to do is make an accordion fold. So it's just backwards and forwards, and then this one comes back again, just to make that accordion. Couldn't be easier. So your finished card is going to be 4 inches by 7 inches. But if you don't want 7 inches, just make yours smaller. It's up to you what size you make. So I've just got these mats. I'm leaving it in white, and I've just put them all through with my embossing folder. And with that embossing folder, I couldn't do it in one go. So I've partly done it one way, turned it round and ran it through again, so every bit of my cardstock has got that embossing on. And I'm just going to trim that because I don't want it to get in the way of the score line, but I do want it to butt up to the edge. If you want to leave a border around your mats, then do so. Just do what you like. But this is what I'm going to do today for my card. So I've also got 4 pieces to put on those accordion folds. I'm using the Nuvo Deluxe glue in the precision glue press, and that's by My Sweet Petunia. I want a clean and fresh looking card. I'm just putting all these down. So easy to do. I'm going to turn it round. Just having that embossed mat on the back of it really makes it look a little bit special. Now I've got a smidgen that I want to trim off, and I really mean a smidgen. And that's done. So I've got the same again for that front panel. Again, if you'd like to have a border all the way round yours, just cut it how you want. So this is the last piece going down, keeping that score line open. Now with this village, I've cut it out twice and I've kept the insert pieces from these windows in, just with a little bit of sellotape so that I can colour these. So I've just picked a couple of alcohol markers. As you can see, doesn't matter, I'm not being careful, just scribbling that colour down. It's going to be covered over. I'm getting the other marker. No, it doesn't get much easier than this. So getting the other piece, I'm going to glue that with my wet glue, making sure that I'm just going to get a bit on that chimney. I don't want to get too much glue, I don't want to mess. Just little dabs of glue. I'm going to stand it up onto my surface and get it all lined up. Now I can see a little bit of tape, so I'm just going to snip it off, and that's done. So that I'm going to put it onto the bottom, I think, of my panel. So I need a line to match that middle panel. So just get in the die cut where I want it in position on these two pieces, and I'm going to follow the score line, just being careful and going down from the bottom just to meet it, and then I can do that with just any line just to reinforce that score line. Because don't forget, I've got two pieces of card stuck together there. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a bend, just with my fingers to start. Now that line hasn't gone as neat as I would prefer it to, so I'm just going to give it a burnish back again. Popping glue on the back, because this now is going to be the front and then that inner panel with the other houses going around. So just giving that a good press. And I've cut out some trees. Now, if you've got these trees, will you let me know where they're from, because I just can't remember where I got them from. And I've got my glitter glue. well, it's not glitter glue, it's glitter. It's Nouveau Ice White Pure Sheen Glitter, and I've popped some glue onto my mat, and you know, I'm using my finger. I'm just going to dab some glue onto those trees. I'm doing it on all three. Just a little bit more onto this one. While I'm doing this, I want to say thank you for your subscribing. If you're watching still and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. It's totally free. It helps my channel to grow, and in turn, it helps me bring more content to you. So please subscribe, give me a like, a thumbs up. If you ring the notification bell, you'll get notified every time I put a video on. So now this is how this front bit's going to go. I'm being mindful where I'm popping my glue. I want to get it evenly spaced between the front and that back panel, and top and bottom evenly spaced as well. Giving that a press. I'm going to let that get hold before I move the cardstock itself. So with these trees, I'm going to have it on the bottom. So I'm just going to put glue just up the spine of the tree and place it down in the corner. And do the others as well. If you'd like to join my Facebook group, it's called Susan Creates. It's a private group, so only members see what you post. It's very friendly. If you've got questions, you might be able to help some of our members. So I'll leave everything in the description box, and just press that more button. I also, I didn't touch on it. I do have a coupon code for Inlovearts for, I do believe it's 25% off. So I'll leave that in the description as well as Craft Addiction UK. If you was waiting for any stock, Steve has updated the website, as I said in my last video. So don't worry, we've got plenty of stock. Hopefully it'll last until we need to stock up again. We've got lots and lots of new items for you. So if there was something that you saw on the last release but you didn't manage to get hold of it, you can go on to the website, and don't forget to use my coupon code Susan5 for your discount. And I do appreciate you using my code, because obviously it is linked to me, and it helps me with my channel as well. So as you've seen, I'm putting double-sided foam tape onto my reindeer, and I'm going to elevate him. I've just put some black on the back for his eye. He's got a little cutout on his ear as well, so I've just pushed that out. So taking the backings off, I'm going to lay him down And for the feet, I'm just going to get some scrap, popping that glue on, and then just tucking it underneath the paws, the hooves, and placing that down. And then it's completely grounded. I've got a sentiment which I've done on the computer and cut out. I'm just going to try that now. I'll probably wait until it's dried a little bit more. Just giving it a light burnish, but when it's completely dry, I will give it a good burnish for folding. So I've cut my sentiment out, and I'm going to put that on foam tape as well. I do apologise if you can hear fireworks in the background, because we've been having fireworks for a week now. So that's my sentiment on the front done. Now with the pre-made Nouveau drops, I'm just going to choose a couple of colours which is near those window shades, and I'm going to put them on those trees. So I'll start off doing a few, and then I'll carry on. And get back to you when I've completed them. And that's just to give a little bit of that accent colour to the other side. And that's going on top of the glitter that I've just put down, and there's no problem whatsoever. So I'm getting my other sheet and having a look at my colours and the sizes I've got left. I've been loving hearing your comments. And that's it all done. It stands up really sturdily. It will go into an envelope, and that's my finished card. So please like and subscribe, and I'll leave everything in the description. Press that more button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.